Night here at Honor Speedway. Pacing the field, coming into turn 3. Green flag. Side by side at the start-finish line. Carlos Garcia jumps out to an early lead, 1 car length lead out of 1 and 2 coming down the backstretch. Alan Green's in second with Joey Reese in the 35 car. Carlos and his father Herman travel up here once in a while to come race with us and stuff. They travel around a lot down south, down here, going between Oklahoma and Texas, New Mexico, and so on and so forth, racing around. This is the first visit of the season to Honor Speedway for the 35 car, Joey Reese. He has run, he runs between here and up in Calhan both. Carlos Garcia continues to lead, with Alan Green running second. Down, coming to complete lap 6 here out of an 8-lap heat race. Like the track still just a little bit slick in a spot or two, but it is starting to come around, so. White flag for the 6G car. White flag for Carlos Garcia and Alan Green. See, we got a couple of junior flagmen down on the bottom row down here of the South Grandstands. Always like to see the kids get involved, waving some flags and stuff. It's pretty neat. Checkered flag for the 6G car. Carlos Garcia, Alan Green's in second. And the 35 of Joey Reese rounds out the field. Always take a second or 3 to take and thank our sponsors. TNT Truck and Trailer Repair, Kicks Country 107.5. Hopefully you guys have been listening to that station and catching our ads that's been coming out. So out onto the track rolls our Sport Mods for their heat race. On the pole, number 77, Mike Donahoe from Simla, Colorado. Outside front row, car number 75, Jason's son, Jacob Escalopio. Inside second row is the 11F of Mike Fletcher from the Springs. Outside, Daniel Payne in the 43 car. And bringing up the rear of the field is the 51F of Andrew Fisher from Canyon City. Green flag. Green flag is out. Escalopio jumps out to the early lead with Daniel Payne in tow. Donahoe didn't get a very good start coming out of turn 4. He's on the gas now. Fletcher's 4th in the 11F with Andrew Fisher rounding the field. Escalopio running out there pretty high and stuff. There's a lot of good grip out there. Daniel Payne is within a car length of him in 2nd place. Fletcher gets a little high coming out of turn 2. Loses a little bit of ground to the 77 car. Fisher just keeping an eye on what's going on in front of him here. Escalopio continuing to lead. Daniel Payne's lost a little bit of ground. He's about 4 car lengths behind. Donahoe still running 3rd with Fletcher in 4th and Andrew Fisher. Escalopio still doing a good job leading this heat race with Daniel Payne about 4 car lengths behind. Looks like the 75 car and the 43 car found good lines that they like working here. They pulled away from 3rd place by a quarter of a lap. White flag for the 75 car of Jacob Escalopio. Daniel Payne in 2nd, Donahoe in 3rd. Fletcher gets really high coming off of turn 4. Fisher's trying to work underneath him, but backs off. Fisher still looking underneath Fletcher. Here's your heat race winner in the Sport Mods, Jacob Escalopio. Daniel Payne is 2nd. 77 of Mike Donahoe is 3rd. Mike Fletcher in the 11F is 4th. And Andrew Fisher rounds out the field. I'll continue while we're waiting for the next class to jump up here. Talking about our sponsors: Hansen Excavating, Stargazer Construction, Schubert Saw Depot, Discount Towing, Leland's Barns and Shed. Colorado Department of Transportation is helping us out this year again. Larson's Automotive, Ace Hardware of Pueblo West, Adams Racing, Grizzly Tire of Fowler, and Tony David's Snap-On. We have all of our hobby stocks on the track. Nicky Huron in the 64 car on the pole. The 21Y of Mike Hurst is outside front row. 43 of John Thomas. Outside of him in the 04 is Austin Sykes. And last week's feature winner, the 57 car won last week's main event in the hobby stock division, Brad Willix. Currently missing the 97 car of Savannah Heusman. Jerry Deming looking him over real hard. Good start, green flag. Oop. I think it looked like something like maybe Hurst missed a shift or something. John Thomas jumps into the lead from the second row. Austin Sykes is trailing right behind him. He gets underneath the 21 car but can't quite make it by. Brad Willix is on the outside door handle to door handle with Austin Sykes going into turn 3. Hurst continues to run second. Brad Willix looking for a way around him. Thomas has got about a half a straightaway lead. Willix goes on the outside of Hurst and picks up some speed. Gets into turn 3 nice and high. Austin Sykes trying to trail the line that Willix made, but can't quite make it by the 21Y car of Mike Hurst as of yet. Nicky Huron rounds out the field in the 64 car. Austin Sykes is underneath the 21Y car, trying to take over that third spot, and he's got it going into turn 1. Thomas continues to lead, coming out of turn 4. Brad Willix has made up some ground. He's within about 12 or 14 car lengths of him going into turn 1. Thomas is on the verge of lapping the 64 car of Nicky Hearn. He goes underneath her, gets by her. In the meantime, Willix has closed up a lot of ground. He's within about 4 or 5 car lengths of that 43 car. Coming pretty fast, coming pretty strong. '57's within about 3 car lengths of that 43. Could be a battle for the lead here, coming pretty quick. He's right on his tail, coming to the white flag. They're side by side, coming down the front stretch. He had a fender on him, but not quite anymore. Thomas continues to lead, but Willix is right hot on his heels within 1 car length. Austin Sykes in the 04 car running third. 21Y of Mike Hurst is running 4th. He's underneath him, but can't make the pass. There's your winner for the heat race hobby stock is John Thomas from Strasburg, Colorado. Brad Willix is second. Austin Sykes finished third. Mike Hurst is coming around to finish 4th with Nicky Hearn rounding out the field in the 64 car. Next up is the Dwarf cars. These guys are all members of the Colorado Dwarf Car Association, based out of the Colorado Springs area. They a lot of them, I don't know if some of these guys did, but they had a big national event last weekend up at the track up at Fort Morgan, and a couple of the local guys, Don Jackson, Brett Peel, Tip Holcomb, did very, very well both nights. Brett Peel finished second on Friday night in the Veterans Division. Tip Holcomb won it. He's in that 3 car. Brett Peel's in the 22 car. Brett ended up finishing third in the Veteran Division on Saturday night last week, and Tip Holcomb was second overall. They said there's a 6th car in the pit area, but it doesn't appear he's moving, so we'll get these guys lined up. Trying to dig up my list here for the driver names. The number 7 car is Judd Noga from Walsenburg. Outside of him is Eddie Adams in the 55 car. The 88 car is Devin McClure. Is Justin Noga, the brother of the 7 car. '77 is Reese Cumbie. Eddie Adams takes the early lead. 23 is second. 77 is third, Reese Cumbie. Justin Noga running second right now. Devin McClure running fourth. And Judd Noga running in the tail. I think that may be a new car for him, so he's still trying to learn what's going on with that vehicle. Adams continues to lead in turn 3 with Justin Noga back about 100 feet. Reese Cumbie still running third. Noga's trying to do what he can, trying to see if he can catch up to the back bumper of that 55 car, but hadn't been able to manage it so far. Yep, Judd Noga spins out in turn 3, so he gets one black mark against him. If he spins again, causes another yellow, that'll kick him out of the heat race. Currently got 5 laps complete. We got 3 to go. Eddie Adams leading the first, been first. The yellow flag allowed Justin Noga to get right on the back bumper of Eddie Adams and let Reese Cumbie also close up there. 5 laps down. We got 3 laps to go for the finish of this Dwarf car heat race. They normally work on a restart. They normally work out of a Delaware restart where second, third, fourth, fifth, whatever doubles up on the backside. They didn't quite get that accomplished before the green came back out. But that did allow the 23 car to close up there onto the 55 car. He's a lot closer than he was before. Justin Noga running second. Reese Cumbie running third. Judd Noga running fourth. And Devin McClure, spins in turn 2. Keeps the car running, though. He keeps the car running. White flag for the 55 car of Eddie Adams. The 88 was able to continue on, so it didn't cause another yellow. And your heat race winner for the Dwarf cars, Eddie Adams in the 55 car. Justin Noga in second, Reese Cumbie in a close third. Judd Noga running fourth, and here comes Devin McClure to round out the field. Sport Compact Division. On the pole, number 85 is Nicole Manzanares. On the outside is car 30, Brittany Craig. Inside second row is the 81 Double D of Mary Hyde. Outside car 19 of Tony Martinez, last year's track champion. Inside third row, the 09 of Jeremy Martinez, one of the leading contenders for Rookie of the Year here at Honor Speedway this year. Outside of the 09 is the 807 of Mitch Buchanan. Back row will be the 69 of Brian Moore. And we have a guest here running a converted mini stock, car number 8. His last name's Dean. I'll have to find his first name here. Green flag. Flagman says, let's get it on. While they're side by side going into turn 1. The 30 jumps out into the lead. Brittany Craig takes the lead. Coming out of turn 2. Nicole Manzanares is second. Tony Martinez third. Brian Moore jumps up through the field to jump into fourth. Mitch Buchanan seemed to be struggling just a little bit coming out of turn 2. He's still struggling just a little bit, losing some ground back in fifth. Jeremy Martinez, Mary Hyde, and Mr. Dean rounding out the field. Brian Moore looking on the outside of Tony Martinez, going down the backstretch, going into turn 3. Jumps into third place. Brittany Craig still has a small lead over Manzanares, and now Brian Moore's jumped into second, working the outside. Picking up a lot of steam, picking up a head of steam. He's on the outside. Tony Martinez and the 85 rub a little metal to each other door to door coming out of turn 2. They lost a little ground. Looks like Buchanan's picked the speed back up. He must have figured out what was going wrong. Brian Moore's taking over the lead. The last lap, leading by about 10 or 12 car lengths now. Nicole Manzanares running third. Buchanan gets on the outside of Tony Martinez. Jeremy Martinez looking to try to catch up to his dad here, running fifth, sixth. Brian Moore leads another lap with Brittany Craig second, Nicole Manzanares third. Mitch Buchanan looking on the outside of that 19 car, trying to move up into fourth. Moore gets by the 8B car of Mr. Dean, looking to lap the 81 Double D coming out of turn 2. Craig still second, Manzanares third, Martinez fourth, and Buchanan fifth. Brian Moore coming to take the white flag. 1 lap left to go in this heat race for the Sport Compact Division. Manzanera's trying to make a move on that 30 car. She's on the outside looking, trying to take over second. Only got a lap left to do it. Martinez still on the bottom in that 19 car, but gets passed on the outside by that, yellow flag. Got to spin backstretch. Got to spin backstretch. I was watching all that activity going on over there in turn 2 with the passing going on, and I missed seeing that 8 car getting sideways. See the 81 Double D went off. AD is off. Mechanical issues. Flagman just told me that he had actually thrown the checkered flag to that 69 car, so the race was over when the 8D got spun out, got sideways on the backstretch back there. So the running order for that race then was 69, 30, 85, 19, 807, the 09 car, and the 81 Double D of Mary Hyde. And we'll bring the farm trucks out here. On the pole for the hobby trucks, truck number 83, Brian Parks. Outside front row is number 76, Cruz Merrifield from Calhan. Brian Parks is from Boone. Inside second row is number 19 of Clint Adams from Trinidad. Outside second row, number 84, Joe Strazikar from Calhan. Okay, Flagman's giving him the one to go. Turn lights out. We'll be going green next time by. We'll do a little intermission as soon as this race is over, and we'll do our lucky 50-50 ticket draw here for the evening. I'll find out how much is there, and we'll make that announcement shortly. Green flag is out. Cruz Merrifield jumps out in the lead with Joe Strazakar right on his back bumper, looking on the inside in turn 2 over there. The 19 looking to get around some way or another. The 83 is a little bit loose out there. He's having little issues coming out of the turns. Merrifield leads the first lap with Strazakar in second place. Brian Parks in third. Clint Adams is in fourth. Adams finds his way underneath the 83 truck and moves up into third. The 84 truck of Strazakar still looking underneath Cruz Merrifield, trying to find his way to the front. Hasn't quite made it yet. He's about a truck and a half behind in second place. 19 trying to make up a bunch of ground right now. That truck of Clint Adams. Merrifield continues to lead with Strazakar about truck lengths behind in the farm trucks here. Uh-oh, Adams is slowing, coming out of turn 4 and stop. Yellow flag. Something happened to the truck, 19 truck of Clint Adams coming through 3 and 4. There he's got it running again. Working his way down the front stretch. Okay, lights are back out. We're going green next time by. We got race halfway over, 4 laps complete and 4 laps left to go. The 83 has chosen just to go ahead and stay at the tail, even though that 19 truck caused the caution. He's decided to stay at the tail of the field. This is only the second race ever for Brian Parks in that 83 truck. Last week was his first foray into racing whatsoever. So there's a big bunch of the family members from Parks and from Adams out here competing in all these. Coming back to green, 4 laps complete, 4 to go. Hit the green flag. Merrifield takes off again with Strazakar right behind, but that allowed Clint Adams to make a maneuver to catch up to him there. But Strazakar pulls away going into turn 3. Adams is still running third right on the bumper. Merrifield continues to set the pace out in the front out here. The 19 is pulled off the track. White flag for Merrifield. Strazakar in second. Brian Parks continuing to run in third. Coming to the checkers. Cruz Merrifield wins a heat race in the farm truck division with Joe Strazakar running second. Brian Moore coming out. Brian Parks. I keep getting those names mixed up. I got too many Brians out here. Brian Parks rounding out the field. Okay, I got somebody stepping down. We're going to find out what the total amount is that we got in 50-50 for tonight and what the winner will end up getting. We'll have one of our youngsters go down there and pull a lucky ticket and find out who's going to win tonight. As soon as we do that, I got a little special deal we're going to do up here in the flag stand here at intermission. So okay, the flagman's got him gridded up. He's given him the 1 to go sign. They'll be going green next time by for schedule for 20 laps. Garcia has just a little bit of a nose coming across the start-finish line, but they're still right in touch with one another. Alan Green running right behind the 6G car of Carlos Garcia. Joey Reese running in third. Garcia leads the first lap with Alan Green within a car length of the back of that car. Nose to tail, and a half a car length going across the start-finish line. Garcia looking a little bit higher, and Green looking underneath. He had a fender up on him, but couldn't complete the pass. Again, they're nose to tail going into turn one. Joey Reese still doing what he can in third place. Garcia gets a little better drive coming off of turn 4. Pulls out by a car length on Green, but Green's still right there within a couple of cars. They're making and stuff, they're going to catch that 35 car, and a lap car could make a big difference for one or the other of them if they get down to the midpoint or so of the race here. Green's still right hot on his bumper. Green got up a half a car up on his door, but Garcia has the momentum coming off of turn 2. Both guys, first and second, running a really clean race. Green gets up beside him and gets the nose out there. But again, Garcia has the momentum coming off of turn 2 and pulls out back out by 2 cars. Green still trying with that low line coming out of 4 and coming out of 2. They're within a quarter lap of that car, the 35. Could make for an interesting pass for one or both of these guys to get by that 35 car as he goes into turn 1. Garcia's now within 10 car lengths of that 35 car. Garcia's in the middle of the track, Reese in the middle of the track. Garcia looks low, Alan Green right behind. Garcia gets easily by the 35 car, so does Alan Green. They both was able to take advantage and get low underneath the 35 cars. He came off at turn 4. Garcia continues to lead by about 5 car lengths going into turn 1. Green gets a little high, loses a little ground coming out of turn 4. Garcia pulls out by about 8 or 10 car lengths. Green closes it back up a little bit. He's back within about 5 or 6 lengths now. Closes up a little bit more. He's back within about 4 car lengths now. Garcia maintaining his same line that he's been running on both ends of the track. Green's been searching for a little bit more grip and stuff, but he's going in a little deeper into the turns, making up some ground virtually every lap. He's within about 3 to 4 car lengths right now. Garcia continues to lead. Green's still trying to play a little bit of catch up here. He closes in a little bit and then he loses a little ground. It's a little sideways, but he catches it up. But Garcia and Green are catching up to him again. They're going on the high side this time. Garcia's on the outside and clear. Coming to the white flag. Carlos Garcia takes the white flag. Alan Green running in second. Joey Reese running in third. Tonight's 20-lap stock car feature, Carlos Garcia from Espanola, New Mexico. Alan Green's in second from Calhan. Joey Reese is in third. He's in third from Peyton. There's Alan Green out of the car. Joey Reese out of the car. Just waiting. There he's out of the car. Your feature stock car winner, Carlos Garcia, the number 6 G car. Sorry, folks, I forgot to take down the contingency connection program that we signed up for this year. There's a whole catalog of products and stuff that they're doing gift certificates for, and so on and so forth, that it's called a contingency connection that we're going to continue with this whole course of this season. And I need to take the sign down there so Mr. Garcia could take and get his photo with it, as well as his young son down there. Okay. Sorry I'm breathing so heavy. I had to go up and down the Pueblo incline over here. And I'm definitely out of shape. Okay. They're coming to green this time by. On the pole, Michael Donahoe in the 77 car. Outside, Jason Escalopio. Inside, Jacob Escalopio. Inside, Mike Fletcher. Outside, Daniel Payne. Back row, Andrew Fisher. Oh man, they are all side by side coming down the front stretch here. Escalopio jumps into the early lead with Fletcher getting a really, really good start. Moved up into second place there. Andrew Fisher working really hard to jump into third, trying to get around Michael Donahoe. It's a really good start for everybody. Fletcher moves into the lead ahead of Escalopio coming out of turn 2. Fisher's right there in third. Daniel Payne working low, trying to get his way by that 77 car of Michael Donahoe as well. Escalopio gets a little loose, loses a little ground to Fletcher going down the backstretch. Fisher taking advantage of a little bit of slip up of that 75 car and jumps into second place. Daniel Payne's right there as well. Fisher gets a little high. Escalopio can't take advantage of it. Daniel Payne moves underneath Escalopio going into 3, but can't make the pass. Fletcher still continuing to lead by about 5 or 6 car lengths over Andrew Fisher. But Fisher's trying to close the gap a little bit, and does close the gap a little bit going into turn 3. He's within a car length of that 11F. Guys having to work through just a little bit of dust on the track. Fisher's right there. They're bumper to bumper as Fletcher goes into turn 1. Fisher looks way low, but Fletcher has the momentum and keeps the lead coming out of turn 2. Escalopio still running third, but Payne makes the pass going into turn 3, but can't make it stick quite yet. Fletcher still leading by a car length. Escalopio third, just a half a car length ahead of that 43 car. 43 cars leading the points coming into tonight. But Fletcher and Fisher are pretty close across the board in the top 3 in overall championship points. Fletcher maintains the lead going into turn 1. Gets a little bit loose coming out of 2, but 51's right on his tail. Fisher's going to look high around the outside. Makes a big run into 3, has the momentum and takes the lead coming down the front straightaway. Fletcher drops into second, and the 75 is still running hard right there in third place, within about 5 car lengths of Fletcher. Fisher starting to open it up a little bit. He's got about a 10 car length lead over Fletcher. Escalopio is within a couple of cars of that 11F car. 43 still running. Escalopio drives in real deep and bounces off the 11F car. Oh, and then they get into each other again. Yellow flag. Okay, we've got the 7511F kind of tangled up back there. The 75 is backing up. I'm not sure what damage may be to either car. They're taking a look at it right now, just trying to take a look and see what may be going on here. The 75 is able to drive away. Looks like he's crushed in the nose just a tiny little bit, but looks like tires are all up on the front right corner. Track officials taking a look at the 11F to assess what damage may be there. He did refire the car, and he backed it up the track a little bit, but it appears to me not good news. He's headed for Tomater. We're going to need the wrecker to take and pick him up and take him back to the pit area. Okay, they're going to have to pick up that 11F car. He's got some suspension damage on the left front. We've got 11 laps complete. We got 9 to go. Okay, racers, they're off the track far enough. They're not going to take him out of the infield right now. So they're hooking up to him. They're going to try to pull him a little farther out of the way there, off the bottom of inside of turn 4. Okay, lights are out now, and they're going to go, 1 to go this time by, going green. 11 laps complete, 9 laps left to go. Okay, so Andrew Fisher in the 51F from Canyon City is in first. Daniel Payne from Colorado Springs in the 43 car is second. Michael Donahoe in the 77 car is third, with Jacob Escalopio in fourth. Fisher gets into turn 1, but Payne is right there on his tail section. Fisher gets a good drive coming off at turn 2 and pulls away a little bit. Escalopio gets back by the Donahoe car, the 77 car of Michael Donahoe, to move back into third. Oh, but he spins the car out over in turn 2, but keeps the car rolling. The car's still rolling. Escalopio got way sideways there in the bottom of turn 2 and was able to keep the car running and moving forward. Fisher continues to lead with Daniel Payne in chase in second place. Escalopio third and Donahoe at fourth. Fisher's pulled out a few car lengths on the 43 car, extended his lead a little bit. Looks like he's got about 10 to 12 on him coming out of turn 2. Escalopio is in third and back in turn 1 with Donahoe bringing up the field. Donahoe spun it out there in between 1 and 2 and caused the caution to come out. Okay, we got first and second lined up. Escalopio will line up third here. Okay, we got 17 laps complete. We got 3 to go. Flagman gives him the 1 to go. We'll go green next time by with 17 laps complete with 3 to go. 17 complete, 3 to go. Fisher leading in the 51F. Daniel Payne in second. Jacob Escalopio in third. And Michael Donahoe in fourth. Leader restarts the race down on the north end of the track. And there he goes. Payne got a really good restart, working down low. Closed up some space on that 51F car. He's still right there on his tail. Coming out of turn 2, going down the backstretch, still within a car length. Fisher decides to stay low this time. Coming out of turn 4. Payne still real close right there. Escalopio's back about 5 car lengths, 8 car lengths. White flag for that 51F car. 43 trying to see what he can do to maybe close that gap and steal a win away from him, but Fisher drives away from him coming down into turn 3. Coming out of turn 4. Checkered flag for that 51F car of Andrew Fisher from Canyon City. Number 43, Daniel Payne of Colorado Springs is second. Jacob Escalopio third in the 75 car. And Michael Donahoe rounds out the field in the 77. And there's your winner, car 51F, Andrew Fisher. Second place is the 43 of Daniel Payne. Third place, number 75, Jacob Escalopio.
Good job, Daniel!
Hey fans, I got a car I need moved. It's right outside the gate, right by the porta potties here behind the South Grandstands. It's a Cadillac CTS, license number DLRZ72. I need that car moved as soon as possible, please. We got the gate open over there, and Passkey they can't get by it. It's a Cadillac, black Cadillac. Yep, I see Passkey headed out the gate there and stuff. Thank you very much for moving that car for us. Appreciate it. Thanks for doing it so fast. The Hobby Stock Feature Winner Trophy tonight presented by Kicks Country 1075. The Sport Mod Trophy, sorry I forgot to mention that, was presented tonight by TNT Truck and Trailer Repair. Just called down to the pits. We were missing one car. We just called down the pits to find out what was going on with that. The 21Y of Mike Hurst apparently is having mechanical issues and stuff, so he's not going to make the feature this evening. So Flagman's asking the hobby stock drivers to throttle up just a little bit through 1 and 2 here, just to kind of blow it off and kind of really see what it might look like and everything. So what everybody's thoughts are, if it's still too slick or we need to roll it a few more laps and try it out just a little bit more. He's going to take and give the field a little yellow-green hot laps here so they can blow that off just a little bit more over here in 1 and 2 and really get a feel for it, a little bit more speed to see what's what. We always tell them that they can do this, but they just need to do it at their pace, however they feel comfortable at their pace, to see if they're going to be able to hold the track. Looks like it's still a little too slick over there in turn 2 for sure. We're just going to leave the green yellow on for a few more laps here. We saw that it's still a little bit greasy coming out of turn 2 over there. Definitely don't want to have any bad issues with that, so we'll let them run a couple more green yellow laps here and try to get that dried out just a little bit more before we get them gridded up and go for the feature here. Watching these guys doing a little bit of sideways stuff coming out of turn 2 made me think of what Elena Adams was saying there at intermission stuff. She likes it when the car drifts. Still a little slick for them coming out of turn 2 over there. They're getting pretty sideways and everything, so we're just going to let them keep working it here a few more laps, and then we'll ask them again what their thoughts are. 64 car rolled into the hot pit area over there. Apparently there's some kind of little miscue going, mechanical issue going on. So they're checking it out real quick before we get ready to do anything here for this 20-lap feature. Must be getting a little better because the guys are picking up a little speed now. Other than it's still a little greasy for them over there coming out of 2. They look quite a bit better, that last green-yellow lap stuff coming out of turn 2 over there. So Jerry's going to look at them here in another lap and kind of get an idea. Maybe he's already got his thumbs up, thumbs down, I'm not sure. The flagman just pointed out, everybody look off to the southeast. You can see the moon just coming up over the horizon. Okay, flagman's giving him the one to go. We'll go green next time by. We're scheduled for 20 laps. Nicky Huron's on the pole. The 04 moves up in place of that 21Y. 04 moves up Austin Sykes. Inside second row is 43 John Thomas. Outside is the 57 car of Brad Willix, and bringing up the rear of the field is the 97 of Savannah Heusman. New car for her, so she's still just kind of testing some things out with it and stuff, so she didn't want to take the spot up front until she gets a little more comfortable in that particular car. couple of the drivers still think it's just a tiny bit too slimy down there in turn 2. So we're going to let them roll 2 more laps here and stuff just to show everybody. Yeah, I think the 57 car thinks it's just fine. So does the 04 and the 43. Okay, lights are out, going green this time by 64 on the pole. Nicky Huron, 04 Austin Sykes, outside front row. 43 John Thomas, second row. 57 Brad Willix, outside second row. 97 Savannah Heusman, bringing up the rear. Has a right rear flat, so he went ahead and went off the track there after getting tangled with a couple of cars there coming out of turn 2. And I just heard he did not stop at the hot pit. He went clear to his pit area. Brad Willix in the 57 car leading the race. He was last week's winner in the feature here as well. Maybe that's why the reason we might be able to tell it's a little bit weird, funky tonight. We got a full moon out tonight. Willix leads another lap with Austin Sykes running second. Nicky 64 still running third. 97 bringing up the field. Willix completes another lap. Austin Sykes laps the 64 car and is lapping the car of the 97. Willick's making some good lap times around here, leading this hobby stock feature, this Kicks Country 107.5 hobby stock feature, about a half a lap over over Austin Sykes in the 04 car. 97 went ahead and pulled on into the pits as well. 64 Nicky Huron still making laps, hanging around the bottom. Getting around, looking around the 64 car right now, putting her another lap down. Willicks is just flying around this track in that 57 car. He's a heck of a driver, heck of a competitor up around and down the state. He races at quite a few different locations in the state of Colorado. His dad still races as well a little bit. His father's name is Bubba. He still races a little bit in the Sport Mod division as well. Willicks just completed lap 12 out of this 20-lap feature. He's climbing forward, closing the gap on second place here, Austin Sykes. Nicky Huron still making laps, running in third. Willicks on the high side of that 04 car coming out of turn 4. Sykes has to move up to get around that 64 car. Willicks is on the outside of that 04. Gets almost a great drive off of turn 2. Still trying to work around that 04 car on the high side. He goes from high to low, drops down underneath him to put him a lap down going into turn 1. Sykes is still running second in that 04 car with Nicky Huron bringing in the field at third place. Willicks having a good time out there, running the line that he likes to run, making good lap times in that hobby stock of his. Coming to the white flag is number 57, Brad Willicks. Second place is Austin Sykes. Third place, 64, Nicky Huron. checkered flag to the 57 car of Brad Willix. Second place, number 04, Austin Sykes. And rounding out the field, number 64, Nikki Huron. Get them rolling down towards victory lane here. Next up will be the Dwarf cars. We'll get the drivers out of the cars here momentarily. Got the Dwarf cars rolling onto the track. We'll be ready to go. There's your winner, number 57, Brad Willix. Second place, the 04 car of Austin Sykes. Third place, the 64 car of Nikki Huron. We'll get photo banded over here to take the winning photos. We'll let these guys roll just another lap here or something. Looks like we've got some debris on the track that they're picking up over here off of turn 4. Okay, got the photos all taken care of. Trophy presented to Mr. Willix down there. Jerry is giving the Dwarf cars the 1 to go sign. We'll go green next time by for 15 laps. 15 laps on these Dwarf cars. Eddie Adams in the 55 car is on the pole. The 7 car of Judd Noga is outside. 23 car of Justin Noga's outside second row. It's the 76 car of Trevor McClure inside third row. And the 88 car of Devin McClure. There's a 77 car in the second row inside is Reese Cumby. Tight race coming out of turn 2. Oh, no start. Jerry didn't like the start. Didn't like the start. Okay, flagman given the 1 to go sign again. Eddie Adams on the pole. 23 of Justin Noga outside. Reese Cumbie, second row inside. Judd Noga, outside, second row in that 7 car. 76 is Trevor McClure. And then the outside third row is the 88 car of Devin McClure. Again, scheduled for 15 laps. They need to wait to start the race till they get to that orange tire down in the bottom of turn 4, excuse me, turn 4. Green's out, green. Eddie Adams jumps into the early lead going into turn 1 over here with Justin Noga running second. Judd Noga was there for a minute, and now he's moved back to 4th as Reese Cumbie moves up to 3rd in that 77 car. Devin McClure moving on the outside to move up to 4th. Eddie Adams continuing to lead, coming out of turn 4 with Justin Noga in second, Reese Cumbie 3rd. Devin McClure has moved up to 4th. Within a few car lengths of Reese Cumbie of that 77 car going into turn 3. Eddie Adams has pulled out just a little bit bigger of a lead, then spins the car out in turn 2, but keeps the car running. Spun it out, did the old 360 and kept going. Justin Noga jumps into the lead in that 23 car with Reese Cumbie running 3rd. Eddie Adams was able to keep the car, keep it matted down and got it turned around and kept going. Eddie Adams pulling back up on that 23 car. They're nose to tail. Coming out of turn 2. Noga's able to keep the lead with Adams jumping out to the high side to take a peek and look at the high side. Then he turns down low, comes underneath him, coming down the front straightaway to retake the lead in that 55 car. Devin McClure has moved up to 3rd ahead of that 77 car. Sounds like, from a distance, sounds like Cumbie's engine's got a little bit of electrical issue, ignition issue. You can hear it kind of popping and cracking as it goes into turn 1 down here. You've got a little bit of an ignition or fuel issue or something going on with that car. Eddie Adams continues to lead. He stretched the lead out over Justin Noga. Yellow flag. Yellow flag. Spin turn 1. Car is refired and rolling again. The number 7 of Judd Noga spun out in turn 1, turn 2, causing that yellow flag. We'll get this 76 caught up to the tail of the field and have them drop into their Delaware. Okay, we got 8 laps complete with 7 to go, running a total of 15. They're moving into their Delaware formation right now, so we can give them the 1 to go this time by. The Delaware formation, leader's out front by himself, and the rest of the cars line up side by side, 2 by 2. Second place picks whether they want low or high, and then everybody else falls in accordingly. Got the 1 to go. Going green next time by. 8 laps complete, 7 to go. Eddie Adams in the lead. Justin Noga second. Devin McClure running third. Judd Noga running fourth. Reese Cumby running fifth. And the 76 car of Trevor McClure is tailing the field. Leader restarts the race. Boy, he waited a long time. Green flag. He waited a long time to take off, but that's his prerogative. 23 car maintaining second place with the 88 car in third, but making a move on the outside of that 23 car going into turn 3. Devin McClure looking that way, but can't make it around there. Judd Noga stays ahead of Reese Cumby. Adams stretching it out, coming outside of turn 2, going down the backstretch. McClure gets a little too loose coming out of turn 4 and loses some ground on that 23 car of Justin Noga. One more lap down for Eddie Adams. Justin Noga second. Devin McClure in third. Judd Noga fourth. Reese Cumby fifth. Trevor McClure rounding out the field. That 77 car looking to the outside of that 7, trying to pick up the 4 spot. They're side by side coming out of 2, and he gets the momentum coming out of 2 to take 4th place from that 7 car of Judd Noga. Uh-oh. Yellow flag. Yellow, yellow, yellow. We had a car lose a tire. It's rolling across the track, headed for the infield. Right front came off of that car of Justin Noga coming out of turn 4. Tire bounced off the wall. Fortunately didn't hit anybody or anything. Went bounding into the infield and landed down by the water truck and inside the derby pit down there. We'll get the tow-mater on the way over here and pick it up from the front. We're picking up the front end of this 23 car of Justin Noga after he loses the right front wheel. Brian and the guys out here with Tomater picking up Justin Noga. Will get him off the track here in just a few minutes. Eddie Adams continues to lead. We have 13 complete with 2 left to go. Okay, our lineup is good. We'll get Mr. Noga's car towed off. Not sure exactly what broke, because it just broke and dropped on the ground. So I don't think he hit anything, but didn't appear that he hit anything. He's just Fragment throwing the 1 to go sign. We're going green next time by. We got 13 complete, 2 to go. So we'll be going green, white, checkered. Eddie Adams leading the race with Devin McClure running second, Reese Cumbie running third, Judd Noga running fourth, and Trevor McClure running fifth. And the leader restarts the race, coming to green this time by. We're going green, white, checkered. Adams still in the lead, going through 1 and 2 down here. Reese Cumbie has went outside, but McClure got a big jump. Something happened to Cumbie's car. All of a sudden it just slowed up, and he dropped from running for third to being in fifth. But he was having some kind of an ignition or something issue a little while ago, so obviously that's going to take him out of the race. He's going off the track right now. Adams. Where'd he go? Oh, we lost the leader. Eddie Adams has pulled off. 55 pulled off the track. That gives the lead to Devin McClure in that 88 car, with his brother Trevor running second and Judd Noga running in third. White flag. 1 lap left to go. McClure comes out of turn 2, going down the backstretch. Headed for 3 and 4, coming to the checkers. Checkered flag for the 88 car of Devin McClure. Second place in 76, Trevor McClure. Third place, Judd Noga.
Hey, go here. You're supposed to be over here.
He'd never been down to Victory Lane down here before, so he was having to give him instructions as to how to get down up into Victory Lane and such. So. And there's your winner in the Dwarf cars, number 88, Devin McClure. Running in third is number 7, Judd Noga. Apparently Trevor didn't want to stay up here and get his picture taken and stuff. So there's first and third in the Dwarf cars. And we got the Sport Compacts on the track right now, getting ready for their feature. He's giving them the one to go this time by. We'll go green next time by. On the pole, number 85, Nicole Manzanares. Outside front row, number 30, Brittany Craig. Inside, 81 Double D, Mary Hyde. Outside, 19, Tony Martinez. Inside, third row, 09, Jeremy Martinez. Outside, third row, 807, Mitch Buchanan. 69 is Brian Moore. And the 8D, the mini stock, Mr. Dean. Green flag, green flag. Wow, Jeremy Martinez gets a great jump coming out of turn 4. Jumps clear up into second place. Nicole Manzanares takes the lead. They keep running them left side tires down in that dusty stuff. If they'd move up a half a car width, they wouldn't have the dust. 85 Layton, 09 second, 69. Brian Moore's come from the last row to move up into third. Fourth place is the 30 car. 807 Miss Buchanan moving around the 30 car, moving into fourth. Tony Martinez is running right behind the 30 car. Mary Hyde and Philip Dean rounding out the field. Brian Moore Moore moves on the outside of Jeremy Martinez to take second place. Looking to head up front to get into the lead. Mitch Buchanan still running fourth. Brittany Craig doing everything she can to hold off that 19 car of Tony Martinez. Brian Moore looking to the outside of that 85 car of Nicole Manzanares, the leader of the race. They're already rolling up on the back of this number 8D car of Philip Dean. He moves up high and gets out of the rain. Out of the way, Martinez takes advantage and moves underneath the 69 for a minute, but Brian Moore moves back around him and gets the jump, moving out to the outside. Still in second, but looking towards the front. He's won all 3 features he's been in so far this year. Looking for a 4 in a row. Nicole Manzanares uses the 51, the 81 double D kind of as a pick and jumps back out in the lead, and Jeremy Martinez goes with her. Brian Moore working from the outside. They're virtually, him and 09 are virtually side by side going into turn 3. They are side by side. Moore pulls back out ahead a little bit, still looking to the outside of that 85 car. 85-69 side by side going into turn 1. Moore still looking to the outside of her. He's got a half a car behind her. She's still holding him off. She's still got a nose on him going across the start-finish line there. Moore gets her going into turn 3, passes her on the high side. Manzanares still running second. 09, Jeremy Martinez looking to the outside to see if he can gain a position as well. 807, Mitch Buchanan still running in fourth. Brittany Craig still running fifth. Tony Martinez has moved ahead of Brittany Craig to move up into fifth. Brittany Craig sixth. Mary Hyde running seventh. The 09 car working on the high side, trying to get around to Nicole Manzanares. She's still getting good momentum coming out of turn 2, so she's maintaining second place. Mitch Buchanan still trying to take and do what he can, running in fourth. Tony Martinez going into turn 3 is running fifth, with Brittany Craig running sixth. Moore building on his lead. He's got about 150-yard lead now. Manzanares does a good job in 1 and 2 and pulls out a little farther away from that 09 car of Jeremy Martinez. Martinez on the outside of her. Around he goes. The 85 has got a flat right front. 85's got a flat right front. Yep, the 85 got a flat right front. So looks like she's trying to go into the pits there backwards area, trying to head for the hot pit area. So our current lineup is 69, 09, 807, 19, 30, The 85 car did go to the hot pit to take and change that right front tire. We just got the lineup is good right now, recompleted. So we'll start counting this time by. She has 3 laps to complete her repairs to get back onto the track. We have 14 laps complete. We got 6 left to go. Okay, that's lap 1, counting on the hot pit while they try to get the right front tire changed on an 85 car. Okay, that's lap 2. We'll be going green next time by. Oh, 85 is out on the track. Gave him the 1 to go, going green next time by. 14 complete, 6 to go. 69, 09, 807, 19, 30, 50, or 81 double D, and 85. The 51 double D is a lap down. She is a lap down. 19 looking real hard underneath that 807 car, but can't make the move. Moore stretches out the lead just a little bit, but then the 09 closes it back up, getting into the turn. He's still back behind him about 3 car lengths, with that 807 back another 3 car lengths. 19 still looking underneath that 3rd place car, trying to move from 4th to 3rd. And 30 right there, looking right down the back tailpipes of them both. '69 and 09 have stretched out a little bit over that 807 car of Mitch Buchanan. 19 still looking pretty close at him. He's only back about 3 or 4 car lengths, trying to move from 4th to 3rd. '69 looking to put another lap down on that 81 double D car. This is Mary's first year in a sport compact. She moved out of the karts, moved into this division, so she's still trying to do what she can to learn. She's getting better on a race by race basis. So, white flag for the '69 car. 09 Jeremy Martinez second, Mitch Buchanan 807 third, 19 Tony Martinez running 4th. 30 messes up a little bit, and 85 gets fired. There's your winner of the Sport Compact race, number 69, Brian Moore. He is now 4 for 4 here at Honor Speedway this season. 69 stopped over there in turn 3. We got him behind him. I don't know if something happened, what happened mechanically or whatever. They'll push him over here to victory lane and stuff. So. And there's your winner crawling out of the car, number 69, Brian Moore.
Yeah, Brian Moore. Yeah.
4 wins in 4 nights now down here at Honor Speedway. There's second place out, Jeremy Martinez. And third place, number 807, Mitch Buchanan. Big thumbs up to our photographer, Photo Bandit. She's the one taking all the photos for us out here at the track. We get them posted on our Facebook page and stuff either Sunday or Monday. If you want to use any of the photos that we post on there, just please make sure you give her credit. It's Photo-Bandit. And she said you're more than welcome to take and use the photos. Just give her some credit there. Farm trucks out on the track. We lost one due to mechanical. They lost a water pump and this and that and whatever out of that 83 truck. So we got 76 Cruz Merrifield on the pole. Outside number 84, Joe Strazikar. And number 19 is Clint Adams. Coming to green this time by. Coming to green for 15 laps. And they are 3 wide at the start-finish line with Clint Adams on the bottom. Joe Strazikar on the outside. Merrifield doing what he can, stay there in second inside of that 84 truck. 84 moving on the outside, looking to the outside. Adams leads the first lap, Strazikar's second, Merrifield's third at the line. Uh-oh, 19 truck. Something happened and it slowed down coming out of 4. Merrifield moves into the lead. Looks like the 19's back up to speed. 84 looking on the high side of that 19 truck though. Whatever happened to that 19 truck, it must have flipped the switch back on or something happened because it took back off again. Merrifield leading that lap. Adams second, Strazikar third. Up, 19 truck slowed down again. He's got some kind of electrical or ignition issue or something going on there. The 19 truck's still rolling, still going, so whatever that mechanical issue he's having, it's intermittent. The 84 truck still looking on the outside, trying to do what they can to get by, and he does get by him. Merrifield leading the feature by about 100 yards. Strazakar's running second, Adams running third. Looks like that 19 truck is still continuing, but you can tell he's had a little intermittent problem of some sort or another, especially when he comes out of the turns like it's back up to speed here now, but he's still lost a little bit of ground to that 84 truck. 76, Cruz Merrifield continuing to lead. Joe Strazikar running second. Clint Adams still running in third. Strazikar seems like he's catching up to that 76 truck a little bit here. He's closed the gap a little bit. Seems like the 84 truck may be driving in going into the turns, driving in a little bit deeper than that 76 truck, and he has closed the gap a little bit more on that lap. He's within about 5 truck lengths right now. And continuing to close that gap going into turn 3. He's down to about 3 truck lengths right now. Looking to the inside of that 76 truck. They are bumper to bumper. Half a truck difference between them at this second. Looking to the inside. Oh, he gets sideways and loses some momentum, loses some ground. Lost about 3 or 4 truck lengths there when he messed up in the bottom over in turn 4. Still within about 2 truck lengths out there coming into turn 3. Looking to the inside. They're side by side in turn 2. 84 takes the lead. Strazikar takes the lead over Cruz Merrifield. Merrifield tries to close it back up. White flag this time by. The 84 truck takes the white flag. 76 within 2 truck lengths. Third place is still half a lap down is the 19 truck of Clint Adams. 84 opens up the gap a little bit. 76 closes it down a little bit. Your winner in the farm truck race tonight, car number 84, Joe Strazikar. Cruz Merrifield in the 76 truck is second. And 19, Clint Adams rounds out the field. Looks like we got to give the 19 a little push to get on back around here and stuff. He had those mechanical issues are still causing, the gremlins are causing him some issues, so we'll go ahead and roll him around over here to victory lane as well. Just waiting for. There he is. There's your farm truck winner, Joe Strazikar. The Adams Racing Farm Truck Division trophy presented by Adams Racing tonight. In second place, number 76 is Cruz Merrifield. And rolling into victory lane right now, third place, number 19, Clint Adams. We'll get Clint out of the truck and go over there and get a picture of the top three by Photo Bandit. Well, everybody, we definitely appreciate you guys coming out tonight, enjoying the races on a nice night. Looks like, I think we figured out why we had a little bit of issue. It looked like we got a full moon tonight. Moon's really nice off to the southeast right now. We look forward to seeing everybody next Saturday night, a week from tomorrow, June the 1st. The Bull Ring Rumble will be at 6 p.m. with Sport Mod stock cars, hobby stock, sport compacts, Steel City Minis, the Dwarf cars, the Now 600s, and the Junior Sprints. Everybody have a great night. Have a great Memorial Day weekend. We appreciate you coming out. Thank you very much.